Welcome to The Silk Thread, a 5,000-year history, a journey through how a single fiber changed the world. From its accidental discovery in an empress's teacup to the automated looms of the Industrial Revolution, silk is a thread connecting ancient empires to the modern world. Our story begins in a Chinese garden around 2700 BC with a legendary moment of discovery. Legend says Empress Lei Zhu was under a mulberry tree when a silkworm cocoon dropped into her hot tea. As she fished it out, a long, shimmering thread unwound. This moment marked the birth of sericulture, the intricate process of raising silkworms, Bombyx mori, to harvest their single continuous thread. For over 2 millennia, the entire world's supply of silk came from one place, Imperial China. China maintained a complete monopoly over silk production. The secret process was a heavily guarded state asset. Attempting to smuggle silkworm eggs or mulberry seeds out of the empire was considered an act of high treason, punishable by death. Because it was so rare and portable, silk itself became a form of global currency, used to pay government officials and even as tribute to buy off invaders. The demand for this prized fabric spurred the opening of one of the most important trade networks in human history, the Silk Road. In 114 BC, the Han Dynasty established trade routes that linked the East with the markets of the distant West. The Silk Road was a vast, 4,000-mile network of paths that saw goods passed through countless middlemen, with the price of silk skyrocketing at every stop. Crucially, the Silk Road was more than a trade route. It became the world's first information highway, exporting revolutionary ideas like papermaking, gunpowder, and new religions to the West. China's long-standing monopoly was finally broken through a brilliant act of industrial espionage in 552 AD. 2 monks, acting as spies for the Byzantine Emperor Justinian, traveled to China and successfully observed the secret process of sericulture. To get the secret out, they hid live silkworm eggs and mulberry seeds within their hollow bamboo walking sticks for the journey back to Constantinople. This successful smuggling operation shattered China's 2,000-year control, allowing silk production to spread into the Middle East and eventually Europe. The process of silk making continued to evolve, eventually meeting the speed of the Industrial Revolution. In 1804, Joseph Marie Jacquard invented a loom that used punched cards to create complex patterns, an early ancestor of computer programming. The 20th century introduced synthetics like nylon, but natural silk remained strategically vital, famously used for parachutes during World War II. Despite modern competition, natural silk remains the, quote, queen of fibers due to its incomparable quality, breathability, and biodegradable nature. From an empress's teacup to the global marketplace, silk is a magnificent thread that connects 5,000 years of human ingenuity and history.